All right, guys. Let's come back together here. So, you had to read page 42, problem 8. Read the beginning of it. What it's about. Ethan.
All right. The organizers of Walkathon get class specimens from 2 printing companies to print brochures that advertise the event. The costs are given by the equations below, where C is the cost in dollars and N is the number of brochures.
Excellent job. So here we go. Here are the 2 equations. How could I figure out where both equations equal the same amount? Talk to your partner. How could I figure that out? Go, talk to your partner. How do I know when C... Hey guys, come back together. I'm going to restate this a little bit clearer. How do I know when, if I have N here... It's girls' basketball. Maybe not. Maybe they just want to interrupt us. Hey. All right, so. Good luck, guys. Hey, watch this. Watch the video, okay?
I will.
That's the most important thing. Okay, so what they're asking you is this. They're saying, hey, if I put a number in for N, when does C in this C, when do they equal the same number? So, how could I figure that out? What would be a way for me to figure that out? Talk to your partner. Go. 30 seconds. A what? Work with them. Okay, table's good. What else could I do to figure that out?
I just multiplied so I got the same amount.
You did the equation, huh? Just kept going. Okay, come back. 3, 2, 1. I think they forgot to turn it off now. Julian, no way. So Julian, what did you try? What was your strategy?
So I used the equation and I kept on putting numbers in until I got the same.
And we're putting numbers in for N, right?
Yeah.
And you were looking at your C saying, is this C getting close to this C?
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Yeah, we that's not us, yeah. Okay, so there's one method. Julian's using this method. He's saying, I put a number in 10. He puts 10 in over here. Okay, he gets a cost over here, 2.5. He puts 10 in over here, and it's way more than 250. And he's like, wait a minute, I need to keep increasing this. All right, come on. So then, what's another way? D's, I heard you talking about a way.
So I was trying to make a table and I realized I was going to take it.
But a table is a way, right? Now, hold on. You can make a table of like, okay, so when N is 1, C is... Now, do I want to go N1, N2, N3, N4? Okay, go by 5. Go by 10s. So D's, were you going by 1s?
No, I think I went to tell you. I think I went by 2s instead. I ended up like multiplying it because I got really high on the list.
Because you're saying something.
Got it. And so I just realized I could multiply it.
Okay. So, a table is one way. Another way would be, what would be the last way you could figure it out, maybe? A graph. But here's a...
Oh, Mr. Getz wanted me to tell all the teachers at the girls' basketball
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So, a graph. Here's a problem with a graph. Which is more accurate? An equation or graph? Equation. Which is more accurate? A table or a graph? Table. So graphs might be able to get you in a spot where you're like, okay, it's in this area, and then you have to use the equation. So you're not kind of throwing numbers in and hoping for the best, right? So a graph can be useful to narrow it to a smaller batch of numbers, smaller range crews. But it's not accurate enough to look at a graph and figure out the answer. If I had $80, okay, and I'm spending this $80 on the brochures, how many brochures could I have made? Okay? Talk to your partner. How would you figure that out?
So you know what I would do?
Oh.
And then I'd add 20. So I'd add $20 to my 4 cents, and then I'd add my $5.50 to my $15. And that's how I would do it.
Okay, so look up here. Here is the algebraic way to figure this out. $80 would be my cost. That goes into cost. So if I have $80 to spend on brochures, I put it in for cost. So now I go to the process of isolating the variable, the n.
I put 80 or 65 as the n.
Okay, well, no, it was 65. I'm using 80.
But I put it in as the n.
Oh, that's why I'm doing this. So, because this is my cost,
Whoever's sounding like a car, you should stop. I'm sorry.
how would I get rid of the 15 here? What do I do? Subtract. I subtract 15, right? That's going to get rid of 15 over here, and it's going to leave me with just this 10n. So I'm going to go, I have to subtract from both sides. 80 minus 15 equals 15 minus 15 plus 0.10n. These cancel out, right? That's 0. What's 80 minus 15? 65. So now I have 65 equals 0.10n. How do I get rid of the 0.10? What do I have to do? Divide. Twyla, hitting home runs, big. So I divide by 0.10. Divide by 0.10. And then I'm going to have, I got to move the decimal, right? This becomes that, because I have to move the decimal 1, 2. Move the decimal 1, 2. Right? 10 goes into 65 6 times. I get 5 left over. 10 goes into 50 how many times?
5 times.
5 times. And then that's 0. 10 goes into there 0 times. 600. So my n equals 650. So what does that 650 mean? If I have $80, what does that mean? That is how many brochures I would get. So my coordinates are 650 to 80. So again, what does this mean? For 650 brochures, it's going to cost me $80. Okay. All right. Please go ahead and pull out your notes.